for your tip for today. Modalities to ease signs of detoxification. Now, the question here is, prior to starting, having never done a long-term fast, how will I feel? What do I do when I don't feel good or feel nauseated and want to eat to not feel nauseated? What are your options? This is such a good question. I'm so glad you asked. I am so glad you asked. This is such a good question. Thank you so much. These questions are gold. These questions are gold. So yesterday, I had said that the first thing to recognize is that there are many different types of fasts. There are so many different types of fasts. Each type of fast serves its own purpose. And because there are many types of fasts, your body will experience different levels of detox, right? There are varying levels of detox based on the type of fast that you choose, the type of cleanse that you choose, the type of fast that you choose. I'm gonna strictly stick to how this applies to a 40-day fast for now, because we are in a 40-day fast. So during these fasts, there are therapeutic modalities that make fasting easier on the body, such as for mental therapies. For mental therapeutic modalities, a couple that come to mind. Foodless. I have a video, and I will include that link in the description below, of how to make a food list. During a 40-day fast, how to make a food list. It is really helpful to get it from here and here out there. Okay? Okay, this might sound a little weird, but feed someone else. A 40-day fast is a long time not to consume, especially when food is such an important part of your life. The more you appreciate good food, the more you appreciate consuming good food. In a 40-day fast, it is much easier to put that care into another, I'm just going to say, to feed someone. If you are a caregiver or a nurse, you have opportunities to feed other people as part of your care. This is a good idea, especially during a 12-hour shift when it is just part of the culture to feed yourself to get through the shift. Food is a way to self-soothe. Food is something that 95% of the nurses out there keep right at their desk or at their computer. You just feed yourself. It is a way to self-soothe. It's part of the culture. I feed someone else. I prepare their food, I season their food, I order their food so it's exactly how I would eat it, and I feed it to them. It may sound weird, but if you have an opportunity to do that, just try. Don't knock it until you try it. Do not knock it until you try it. And if you've got a loved one that's fully in support of you, ask them if you can feed them. I promise you, this will be helpful to you. Do not judge me. Do not judge it, try it. Okay, an Epsom salt bath. Really good for the mind. Journal. More often, it is an emotionally charged, like an emotionally driven need to consume right now versus a physical need to consume. So journal. The only way out is through. Turn inward. Then get outside and get some fresh air. You really decrease the appetite. I went outside for an hour and 30 minutes last night from like 11 o'clock to 12:30 on Brick Street. I live in this safe small town, and I just got out and stared at artwork. There are several art museums out there, and I just I admired art. It was wonderful. And I worshiped and I sang in the middle of the night. It was fantastic. It was super therapeutic, good for my soul and good for my appetite. Because I'm still hungry. Right now, I'm starving. You just decide. Okay, physical modalities. Acupuncture. Really, really good. And right now, I have used this in the past, and right now, if I could afford it, I would be using it on my hip. Acupuncture is so helpful. Also, massage. Physical massage. Oh my gosh, this is the first fast that I've not been able to afford to have a physical massage. And I need it here so badly. I'm using a ball. I've started using a ball every day because your emotions start to build up in certain areas of your body. I have no doubt that that's what's going on in my hip. I have no doubt that that's what's actually going on in my shoulder. I am working through it, but there are physical manifestations that do take place, and you've got to find a way to work it out. So massage, if you can physically get a massage, it's awesome. And your body will know if you need a deep tissue or just a relaxing massage, you'll know. Or use a lacrosse ball and just get right in there, okay? All right, chiropractor. I went and got a chiropractic adjustment. It's like my top rib. It's like my first rib needs to be adjusted. So chiropractic work is really helpful. Okay, now we're gonna get into my expertise, my area of expertise, and that is enemas. Enemas, you've heard me talk about them, enemas. We've talked about warm water enemas. And again, thank you so much for this question, because when you are feeling the physical signs of detoxification, in previous fasts, I have always used coffee enemas. Enemas will further cleanse the body and relieve symptoms of detoxification almost instantly. So coffee enemas are a really good way to boost your overall general sense of well-being. Really good way to do that. I cannot emphasize that enough. Coffee enemas are the bomb. Black tea enemas also, and yet much easier on the system. Bentonite clay enemas and flaxseed enemas, all really good enemas to do. And I will make a video on the different types of enemas, how to take them, and how to make them in the future. So make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on notifications, because these videos are coming. They are coming. Now, a psyllium shake. Bentonite clay and psyllium husk powder, and you mix those together and you drink them. Will almost immediately take away the signs of detoxification from you. Drink a psyllium shake. It will just give you a boost and clear all of that toxic load from your system and your blood. Really good. Whether you're water fasting or juice fasting, you always have the option to consume something to slow down the detox process. If you're water fasting, consume something. If you always have the choice to consume something. It will slow it down. It depends on what you consume. What you consume will determine how quickly you're able to bounce back and go right back into the detoxification process. If you are water fasting, this is not a good idea. I broke a 40-day fast 5 days into it. That was my first attempt at this fast right here. 5 days into it, because I decided that I was gonna go for a protein drink, and then I was gonna fast the next day. And it took 2 weeks to get back to where I was. It took 2 weeks to start fasting again, and now I'm here I am here at day 35. You make the call. But it will slow down the detoxification process. And I I think it was more mental than physical, to be honest. So, for what that's worth. Okay, so pre-fasting long term, the best solution is a mucoid plaque cleanse. The best solution is a mucoid plaque cleanse. The mucoid plaque cleanse will cleanse your alimentary canal of years and even decades of hardened mucoid fecal matter that lines your alimentary canal. The signs of detox are heaviest on the body when all this mucus starts to break down. During a water fast, if you have not previously cleansed the body of this mucoid plaque, it will start to break down. When it breaks down and it is not quickly eliminated, it will be reabsorbed back into the bloodstream, which is when you will start feeling super sick. This is where signs of detoxification will make you nauseous. During the mucoid plaque cleanse, you will learn the various modalities above, but you will also eliminate this hardened mucoid plaque from your system, making other more advanced fasts and cleanses much easier and doable on the body in the safest, most effective way possible. This is why I recommend a mucoid plaque cleanse before any type of fast or cleanse long term, period. It is the most effective way to cleanse and purify in the safest way possible. It is safe for you, and when done correctly, it will catalyze the healing process. In my opinion, it all starts with the mucoid plaque cleanse. And that's my story, and I am sticking to it. Done. Tomorrow's question. On a 40-day fast, for someone who has health issues, who definitely needs a fast to get well, will my body go through worse of a detox? Meaning, am I going to feel worse before I feel better? Please remember to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, because you definitely don't want to miss the release of my new series that are coming up, including tips to 40-day fast, types of fast, and how and when to do them, and then Dr. Jensen's 7-week builder series. It's how to rebuild your body after a 40-day fast or a long-term cleanse. So you really don't want to miss this. This will help you plan for the future. So turn on notifications and stay tuned. It is coming. It is coming. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching How to Save My Life. I could not be here without you. Again, thank you for your support, if I haven't already said that, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.